Hello friends and fellow prospectors. This is episode number 44 of West Coast Gold Prospecting, and I'm glad you could be here. I really appreciate you stopping by. So I came back, if you didn't see my last episode, I found some really good gold. Almost 0.6 of a gram last week, and right here where I'm at, I just came right back to the same spot. So I figured I'd start digging in the same hole that I ended up with stopped on last week, and it should be some pretty good gold in here. So okay, so here's where I did those last pans in my last video, and the gold was just really good. I was surprised. So I just moved a big huge chunk of not chunk of bedrock, but a big boulder here, and it rolled it off into the creek. And I figured I'd just continue on digging here and work my way up into this stuff, and then eventually up into there. You know, I'll test pan and see what it looks like, and the spec count and whatnot. And yeah, it should be a good day. I'm not expecting to break any records. All right, so here's pan number 1. Love starting out the day like this. Probably 20-30 pieces. Not too bad at all. Yeah, pretty stoked. I was just digging in between these roots and whatnot. I'll continue on. It's really hard to dig through there because of how thick and big these roots are, but we'll see how much more we can get out of here. I'll show you here in just a second. Oh my gosh, you guys, wait till you see this. First half bucket of half-inch or quarter-inch classified. You gotta see this. Woo! Yeah, only a half bucket. There's already gold all through here. I got gold lined up all through this, right before the ripple. And there's gold all throughout the black V matting already. Oh man, this is gonna be a good day. A good day for sure. I'd hate to say that I'll beat my last week's record, but I think I'm on my way. Woo! Yeah, baby. All right, I gotta give you a sneak peek of what the V matting looks like before I start feeding this next bucket. I got 3/4 of a bucket, maybe a little bit more this time. Check it out. Oh my goodness. A little bit harder to see, but man, it is loaded already. And this is just 1/2 bucket. We got gold lined up all along this, right before the ripple. Then we got a big old line of gold along there. This one might be a small picker. Not too sure yet, but we'll see. So I'm gonna put you up on the tripod and watch the feeding process. And I'll show you the V matting afterwards. Should be pretty darn good. All right, so I gave the sluice box a minute to clear out. Let's go down and see what it looks like. I wasn't seeing a whole lot more gold show up. Some, but not a whole lot. So it might be time to relocate and find a new pocket or hole or whatever. Let's see what we got in here. Well, yeah, I guess there is some more gold showing up. Not too bad. Not too bad. Yeah. So it's all building up in a line over here and then a little line here. Well, that's not too bad. I wonder how many times I can say that. Alright, so let's walk over here. And I'll show you what the hole looks like that I've been working in. And yeah. See what you guys think. Yeah. Whoa. Man, there are so many nice spots to work around here. It's unbelievable. Right, so there's the hole I was in. It's gotten down pretty darn deep. And I think the gold might be starting to peter out. And I'm pretty sure it's blood gold, obviously, but I think the deeper I go, the less there is. So what I think I'll do next is take my crevice sucker and try to suck out as much of the bottom there as I can. And I'll show you what that pan looks like. And then I think I might move up to right underneath my bucket here. I'll move this big rock here, and we'll do a test pan from there. And if that shows some good results, then I'll go ahead and run a bucket of material from there. And then I might move my way up this little gully, see what it looks like. I'll show you what a pan looks like here in a second. Okay, so I just did a test pan from this hole, my sucker tube, and here's what come out of it. Probably 20 to 30 pieces, which is not too bad. It's really hard for me to want to stop digging there, but I think there could possibly be a little bit better gold up in here. So I think I'll do a test pan up in here real quick, and I'll show you what that looks like here in a second. Yeah. Okay, so I did a test pan from right there and moved that big boulder, and not so great. We might have 10 pieces there. So I think I'm going to continue on back in this same hole where my classifier is here. I might do use my crevice sucker and get down there as far as I can, and then I might move my way. Might move my way this way and start working my way into these roots, chopping that stuff up, and seeing what comes out of it. I imagine it's still going to be pretty good. So I will start filling up a bucket, and I'll show you what the sluice box looks like and show you what the gold looks like here in a minute. So before I go on to doing that, I just wanted to ask you guys what you thought about me bagging up some of this material or some of this moss and you know, unsearched material and selling it for you know, decent price. What would you think about that? Let me know in the comments below. All right, so before I go and feed that sluice, I decided to do a test pan from right under there, right here, and I was kind of rather surprised. Let me show you what it looks like. Oh, here we go. Not too bad at all, really. You're probably looking at between 20 and 30 pieces, somewhere in there. Not too bad, so I think I'll fill up the rest of my bucket. I probably have a half bucket from the material in the hole I was working. I'll take and fill up the rest of my bucket with that material and feed her through the hollow, or the sluice box anyhow. It's not a gold hollow. That thing's just too dang heavy to carry around, pack down here. So, right, I'll see what it looks like here in a minute. All right, so I had to give you a sneak peek of what the sluice box looks like before I start feeding it again. It looked a little better than I thought. Not too bad at all. not quite as good as last week, but still got a few more hours here, so might just be able to find another pocket. Actually, I might have found it. That last little hole I did, so put you up on the tripod and check it out. All right, another bucket down. So what I think I'm going to do is let that clear out for a little bit. I'm going to wander downstream, just kind of take a peek at some different area. I haven't been down much further than I am right now, so I'll take you with me and see what we can find. All right, so I've come downstream about 100 or so yards, and I've come across this area where it's, you can kind of see there's a whole bunch of roots and looks like a lot of darker material. So I think I'll do a test pan here, and I'll show you what that looks like here in just a second. All right, so just did a quick test pan right there where I showed you, and here's what come out of it. Probably 20, right around 20 pieces, maybe 25, somewhere around there. So I'd like to keep exploring and see what else is down here, so I'm not going to dig there for right now. I want to go down here, see what I can find. Oh my God, you guys. So I just came down maybe 10 yards from where I did my last pan, and I just did a quick pan. Super fast, panned it super fast, and check this out. There's got to be 75 pieces in there, somewhere around there. 70, 75 or so. My goodness. Woo! Right, so I'm just gonna keep on moving on and test panning different areas, and also looking for sluice setup spots for the next trip. So I'll show you the next test pan here in a minute. Booyah, baby! All right, so another quick pan from under there, like a little depth cave type thing, and my gosh, you guys, this is unreal. We got another 50 to 60 pieces in this one, so I'm just gonna keep hauling butt and process as many pans as I can before we have to go. So I'll show you the next one here in a minute. Woo! Yeah, baby. All right, so I just did another pan right behind my pick and super bottle. And this one's not as good. I've only got like 10 pieces in here, but anyhow, I'm gonna go find me another pocket, see how much more I can get. I'll show you the next one here in just a second. All right, so I just cleaned out the sluice. I gotta take the sluice over there and run some of that material. That gold over there was just insane, absolutely insane. So let me turn you around and show you what kind of material I got, or cons I got from the sluice, and then I'll show you the next step. All right, so we got like 3 cups of material out of that sluice, and the gold was really good. Came back and it looked a lot better than it did when earlier today. All the black sand cleared out. Anyhow, I'm gonna bag this up, gonna haul butt back over to that spot, and start feeding material like crazy. I have a good feeling about today. Yeah. All right, so my first bucket down from across the creek here. I had 3/4 of a bucket, 1/4 inch classified, and it's looking really good. I mean, it looked good before I cleaned it out the first time, but yeah, I still got time for about 3 or 4 more buckets. So this is gonna be an epic day. Check it out. Yeah. I can't tell if that's a picker or if it's just a big flake, but I'm hoping picker. Not too bad at all. Woo! Right, so I'm gonna wait no more time, and I'm going to get right back to digging. I'll show you what the next bucket looks like after I'm finished. Alright, so another bucket down. I didn't bring my tripod with me, so I can't, you can't watch me do it, but anyhow, look at this. Look at that. Look at it. Look at it. Oh my gosh. Yeah, baby. Yeah. Woo. Yeah, that's just a big flake. That's not a picker. It's probably just a big flake. But anyhow, I'm gonna, just for the heck of it, I'm gonna do a bucket right behind these roots. Right up in here and right up in here. See how much material I can get from in here. And this is where I get that first test pan. Got that 75 specker. So I'll see if I can get a 3/4 of a bucket. I'll feed it. And I'll show you the V matting here once again. And yeah. Woo! It's gonna be a good day. Alright, another quick peek at the sluice box before I start feeding it again. Man! Yeah! Ooh-wee! Yeah, baby! Oh yeah! It's gonna be a good one. Got a little bit over a half a bucket, probably 3/4. From all the roots there where I got that 70-75 spec pan. So this ought to be a good one as well. I'll show you what it looks like when I'm done. Alright, so we are back home and I've got a whole bunch of concentrates to go through. So I figured I'd set up the high banker here and run it through that instead of panning for 2 hours straight, black sands and the cons. So I'll get you turned around, set you up on the tripod, and we'll feed this and get through those cons a little quicker, and then I'll pan it out and show you what we got. All right, so first I'll show you all the cons I got. Got about a half gallon or so. Super heavy. Yeah, it's quite a bit. It would take me hours to pan through that carefully anyhow. So let's start feeding it. Okay, so I finally got the cons cleaned up from that little high banker run. It reduced them down to about a cup of black sands. And here's what I got from, hey now, here's what I got from panning. What is going on here? There we go. That's what I got from panning, and here's what I got from the sluice run. Not too bad. Yeah. So anyhow, I'm gonna get this cleaned up just a tad bit more. Still a little bit of black sands in the sluice run material, and I will show you what it looks like dried, and we'll get her weighed up. Be back in a sec. Okay, so we got the gold all dried out, cleaned up pretty well, and let's get a close-up pic here. That's not too bad. Not too bad at all. So, let's get this on the scale and see how much we got. Oops. Right, alright. So I thought I might have had a little bit more, but I'm definitely happy with this. Let's just see what we got here. I'm gonna have to guess 0.4. Here we go. Yep, 0.460, almost a half gram. Just wanting to teeter back and forth. But anyhow, that's not too bad at all. So let's just go over here to the computer, see what we got for, see what this is worth. 0.460. I'm going to say it's 18 karat. Let's see here. Total gold value is $20.09. Not bad. I'll take it. I will take it. So let's add in what I've gotten for 2021 so far and see how much we have for a total. Oh yeah, 2.465 grams. I like it. I definitely think I'll beat last year's record. Well, 2020 and 2019 I kind of mixed together, so yeah, I only had 9.6 grams, I think. All right. So again, I appreciate you guys being here, and thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button for future content. I put out one video a week, and I always show you the gold. Until next time, friends, we'll see you later.